Greetings, Earthlings! Today's video is actually a request from one of you guys. A couple videos back, I got this comment from Midnight Masquerade suggesting that I try to bake something from scratch without a recipe. And gosh darn if that doesn't just sound like the funnest thing ever. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm going to try to make some cupcakes with no recipe. Now, because the odds that this thing is gonna turn out as just an inedible blob are very high, I'm probably gonna end up having to throw some food in the trash. And that seems kind of wasteful to me, so I'm not gonna make a lot of cupcakes. I'm just gonna try to make a few so we can give them a taste test and have some fun together. So first I'm just gonna assemble my ingredients. Do I need baking powder or baking soda? I know there's a difference between them, and like sometimes you just use one and sometimes you use both, but there's one that you never use by itself. You're only supposed to use it if you're also using the other one. Let's just do them both. Okay, I don't need all three of these things, right? Like, you don't use milk and eggs and butter. But which one? This is already so hard. I think this one is the one that I don't do. I think we've got everything we need. So let's just get to mixing. I'm gonna start with the flour. Let's do like let's just keep it to 1 cup of flour and maybe a 1/4 cup of sugar. There. Just a dash of salt and these two things. Let's just do this is where I'm really gonna screw things up. This is where it's gonna get bad. Oh my gosh, look at my shirt. My mom found this shirt for me at Goodwill, and it might be the funniest thing that I own.
This is not a political statement, and if anyone tries to start a fight with me in the comments, I will cry loudly and pathetically, so don't try to start drama over this, or really you'd just be doing yourself a disservice.
Let's just do a 1/2 teaspoon of each. We'll just do equal parts of each one. I think I've done that before in a recipe elsewhere. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So that's all our dry ingredients, and we're just gonna go ahead and mix all that together. So now we move on to our wet ingredients, and I think, you know, aside from the baking powder, baking soda, I think this is the area where I'm most likely to screw everything up. Since these cupcakes are gonna be just a simple vanilla kind of thing, let's do a whole teaspoon of vanilla extract. Should I mix these before I put them in the dry? Yeah, let's do that. I really can't afford to be taking any unnecessary risks. Excuse you! Excuse you! Okay, vanilla. No! I think what I was supposed to do was I was supposed to mix the sugar with the eggs and then put the other wet stuff in and then put the dry stuff in. It's too late. I've already screwed it up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, whatever. We can't change things now. Let's just go. 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1 egg. That sounds like it could be right. Let's just pour this into the dry mixture. I'll add just a splash of almond milk to start off. Now I'm gonna mix all of this up, and if it's not the consistency I want it to be, I'll just keep adding almond milk until I get it to where I like it. This is looking pretty thick and congealed, almost like a cookie dough. I want it to have that runniness of a cake batter, so we're gonna add some more almond milk. Okay. Yikes. That's the batter. So now all we just gotta do is just put it in our muffin tins and bake this stuff up. Do I need oil? Was I supposed to put oil in this? supposed to have an oil in, like, cause I need a fat in the, to keep it, cause I need a fat in it. Okay, okay. As I've said in past videos, this is a fat cupcake household. We are filling these things up. I really want these to be good. They're probably not gonna be, but I want them to be. Let's give the batter a taste, see how that came out. Hey, I mean, it's kind of alright. So let's get to baking. Cupcakes are done. Oh my gosh, that's hot. Here they are in all their fat glory. All I did was put these in the oven at 350 degrees, and I checked on them every couple of minutes until they looked golden brown on top. And now, while we wait for these to cool off, we're gonna work on the icing. This may be an even greater challenge than the cupcakes themselves, because to my recollection, I have never, ever, at any point in my life, ever made an icing from scratch. We're really just coming in blind here. I think these are the things that I'm supposed to have to put in it. Let's just do this. I want to make a chocolate icing. First up, we're gonna get some butter nice and soft in the microwave. Okay, now we're gonna add the powdered sugar, and I'm really just eyeballing all of this, and some chocolate, and some almond milk. Oh, this is way too thin. Oh man, I got too cocky and I moved too fast. Why is it so chunky? I mean, it tastes kind of good. Why is it so ugly? I think the little chunks in this are like congealed butter. I'm gonna let this come to room temperature and see if the little butter pieces don't melt down. So we're back. Let me just fill you in real quick on what went on while you were gone. So the butter did melt and the icing is smooth and pretty and shiny now, but bad news, it was also really runny. I think the way you're supposed to fix that is by whipping it really fast until it gets light and fluffy. Bad news is, I don't have a hand mixer. Good news is, I do have a whisk. So then I spent like 20 minutes just whisking it by hand. Good news with that is, if you're ever in like a dark alley and some guy is coming up to you and he's being kind of creepy, I'm pretty sure I could punch a man out in one go. Bad news is, it has to be with this arm, and also it didn't work. The icing is still really runny, but it does taste good. I took a break for lunch. Also, my husband wanted a cupcake, so I let him take one, but I told him he can't tell me how it is until after I have one. So let's get busy. Say hello. I think the easiest way to do this is just gonna be to stick the whole cupcake in there. They look like little glazed donut frostings. I got these sprinkles. It's so cute, what the heck? Dude! Okay, let's try one of them. What the heck? What the heck is kind of good? It's kind of good. What the heck? It's not even bad. I mean, it's like super dense and not really that sweet, but like it's not bad. What the heck? What this really needs? It's not even bad. Well, that was a nice surprise. I guess that kind of wraps this up. Thank you guys so much for tagging along with me. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you later, Gators. Bye.